Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Let's see, rodeo, which is very much a hype thing, or monster truck deathmatch. Rodeo. Gotta love little conversations that Penny and Scott have. Rodeos are an exciting celebration of all the best parts of cowboy culture.
Oh, not so
Horseback
relaxing.
riding, calf tying, steer wrestling, and eating obscene amounts of pulled pork. There are lots of events and exhibitions happening today. Which do you want to see? Rodeo clowns, lasso tricks, or bucking bulls? Lasso tricks. You and your friends sit down to watch a lasso expedition. It really caught your attention. Get it? Get it?
Lame.
God, Bright-Ups, yes, we get it. Repeating the lame pun over and over doesn't make it less lame.
I don't get it.
I didn't get it. Let's get this lasso show started, y'all. The exhibition announcer says, our first performer is everyone's favorite cow/boy, Morty the Minotaur. Your sexy challenger approaches. Who's ready to see some luscious lassoing? Forget vinegar or honey, I'll catch these flies with my thick, rough rope. Once he catches flies with his lasso, the crowd goes wild. Then he uses lasso to catch the common cold. The rodeo clowns even burst out a microscope to prove it. Then he lassos the remote control, a modern trick for the Damn my inability to pronounce words. Something cowboy. As a finale, Mighty lassos his own bulge. It's honestly surprising he didn't do that sooner. Aha, aren't I a catch, everyone? Because it seems like I've used my lasso to catch your eye. Thank you all. Every day I'm humbled and occasionally aroused by your praise. It's an honor to be your unbeatable lasso champion. Unbeatable, huh? We'll see about that. Hey Morty, I bet my friend Bright-Ups could beat you in a lasso-off. What? I'll never lose a lasso-off. You're on! Monty lassos you onto the stage amidst roaring applause. Time for you to prove yourself, Bright-Ups. If you're lying about being the best, I'll use my lasso to catch you in the act. You weren't prepared for this, but life's funny that way, you suppose. Time to perform the ultimate lasso trick. Perform the catch-22, a trick so difficult and paradoxical that it's said to be impossible to pull off by any normal means. So that's definitely mine. Offer to show Morty the ancient, sexy Japanese art of lasso. Yes. Nani? You know the Scalculus exotic art of Saburi? I have no idea if that's actually how you pronounce it, but why not? Dear God, that brings back memories. You see, after I spent summer camp confronting my over-sexualization and lack of emotional depth, I decided my character arc could be learning everything about lasso. So I traveled the world studying the rope. I sailed on naval vessels to perfect my knot tying. I wove a rope made of my own hair in Egypt. I even spent months lassoing the stars into new constellations atop Mount Olympus. It was a labyrinthine journey of self-discovery. But my time in Japan is what I remember most. There, I encountered a beautiful courtesan washing a rope. Such strong, supple movements. I fell for her instantly and begged her to teach me all she knew. She begged me to stop talking because she didn't speak English. So until I learned how to say "wanna get it on" in Japanese, we communicated through the ancient art of lasso. I taught her some of my most sensual tricks, like the one where I lasso my bulge, that always kills, and she taught me Shai-Bure. I've never experienced anything like it before. I've been calf roped by sexy cowboys plenty of times, but this was next level. The weeks I spent with that illustrious woman, learning the art of Saburi and getting several rope burns on my balls, will live in my heart forever. But enough about me, let's do some Saburi! The safe word is papaya. The rest of your plans for the day are put on hold. You get a little tied up at the radio. You gain 3 hype, and lose 3 stamina.
Oh, this seat is comfy.
Let's see. the con of the Nerds Unite, and futuristic gas station. Nerds Unite! Yay, a con. It's the perfect place to be your authentic nerdy self without fear of judgment.
Hey, look who's there.
There are cosplayers, merch vendors, panels, gaming tournaments, overpriced food. So much to do, so little time. What activity do you want to try out? See, attend a fandom meeting, walk the floor, or join a gaming tournament. Fandom meeting, let's go. You see, there's a fandom meeting happening in one of the auditoriums. Maybe there will be free refreshments. You head inside.
Welcome to the con.
Oh, hey guys, welcome to the meetup. How long have you been fans of the critically acclaimed indie game Human Prom?
Hey, bro!
Hey, Zoe, I've actually never heard of it. Do humans even have prom? Sounds wicked. Really? You should keep a low profile. Human Prom stands are serious, and they'll get pissed if they find out there's outsiders at the peace accords brokering. The what accords? All rise, said someone with a gavel and powdered wig. The annual renegotiations of the Human Prom Ship Wars Peace Accord are now in session. First, we present the Purple Achievement Awards to veterans of the Ship Wars who saw horrors untold in those dark trenches. Those poor brave souls. May their URLs never be forgotten. Now, let us begin by hearing from the Daniel Times Oswald shipping faction. I've been told you have some grievances to air? We sure the fuck do, cries a Ship Wars veteran. We want those nasty Daniel and Bryson shippers to stay out of our hashtags. Our lawyers have screenshots proving that Dasons violated the peace accords and distribute Dason fan art on our land. Or the Doswolds fucking started it, a fandom historian argues. Even after the ship wars ended, you've sent spies into #Dason to start drama and weaken us from the inside. Why did Dasons and Doswolds always get the floor? A Jorah shouts. Where's the representation for smaller factions like the Dagons? This is bullshit. Order in the court, snaps the judge. Shipping romanceable NPCs like Daniel and Logan together is stupid. The court only recognizes NPC times PC ships. But Daniel and Logan have so much in-game chemistry. Call my OTP stupid again and I'll fucking dox you, Your Honor. All anyone ever does at these things is argue. Why can't we all just enjoy Human Prom peacefully?
Aww.
Man, I wish everybody would just be friends. Write-ups, what can we do to make everyone get along? We will educate the next generation of fans in empathy. Upon entering the fandom, there will be a syllabus of mandatory fanfics covering every ship. We need a supreme court of the fandom, presided by an impartial party. Me. I am a very fair arbiter who will only accept a few bribes. Yeah, let's do this one. That's a great idea. Lots of prejudices have been defeated by empathy, and fiction is a great way to learn empathy by living an experience other than your own. So you're suggesting that we all collaborate on a fandom library? A fanfic historian gasps. That would be my dream! Can we include my Daniel and Melinda coffee shop AU in the syllabus? A fanfic writer asks shyly. I know it's not a popular pairing, but Delenda is just so cute. We're considering any fic, someone says mischievously. Even my crack fic, where all the Human Prom characters magically turn into appliances. Are OC fics allowed? Asks another. I've got a fake dating self-insert where my OC meets Daniel's moms at summer camp. I'd be honored to include it. Can we put in my Daniel times Zelda fic where they support each other's emotional journeys into exploring their troops? They're the Garfield and Naruto of Human Prom. Is that the one that ends with Zelda and Daniel getting married in robot mechas? The judge asks. That's one of my favorites. Of course I'll go in. Thank you. It's so nice the fandom finally found common ground. We're all Daniel stans, and we're all total human fuckers. Isn't that what matters? Look at you, solving a fandom conflict with empathy. You gained 3 soul for this incredible feat. However, since you had the idea, the judge rules that you have to be the one to read all the existing Human Prom fanfic to decide what's going in their official syllabus. It takes so goddamn long. You lose 3 high for turning this into actual homework.
Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Let's see, regular gas station and used car dealership. Let's go to the gas station. Gas stations are overpriced, full of pollutants, and their dirty bathrooms seem to invent new diseases every day.
Got the ice!
But they're a necessary evil if you want to make your car move. Welcome to the road trip life. So what do? Use the restroom, go to the shop, fill the car's tank. Which I think is magic. Let's make some money. Yeah, we'll always get money. You've grabbed some snacks and are waiting in line to pay when suddenly there's a commotion at the register. Freeze, says a guy in a black hoodie. Put all the money in the bag. I've got a gun and I'm not afraid to fucking use it. Don't give him any money. Those guys don't scare us, Your guns don't scare us, petty thief. Shoot us. We don't care. You'd love to take a vote on if you, as a group, care or not about being shot, but suddenly the store doors are thrown open. Someone starts slow clapping? What do we have here? Evil at work in this humble gas station? What a glorious day for the dark side this is. What badass rousing forms of torture are you gonna do to that puny cashier? Exotic chess boxing? Competitive pew waxing? Wet t-shirt contest to the death? I was just gonna steal all his money, the robber says. Money? You dare engage in the noble pursuit of evil for something as petty as cash? I shun your money! Dmitri dramatically throws the bag of money on the floor. Dollar bills go flying. Nice. You yoink 3 money out of the air. Dmitri, bro, relax. Every villain's gotta start somewhere. Think of this as his first evil squat thrust of a million evil squat thrusts. He just needs some guidance from a superior villain, like only rob the sperm bank after midnight when the hot night guard is on duty. Or always bring an extra box of condoms to the sperm bank when the hot night guard is on duty. I'm unsure if that's the sort of advice he needs. But you do have a point, Morty. The dark side will be inherited by the next generation of villains, so he must ensure they're competent. Birdops, is that you? You're known for giving good advice. Please shepherd this evil recruit into a truly villainous venture. You admittedly do pretty fucked up shit on the regular, so maybe it's not weird that Dmitri trusts your word on this. You advise... Cash will stop being accepted currency soon. The hot new thing is big data. Steal people's personal data, or steal somebody else's spotlight. You're not wrong. In social media culture, attention is basically currency. It's true, and if you're going to steal anyone's spotlight, Evil Apprentice, I know just who you should steal. Bright Ops's! True, Bright Ops's spotlight is so strong, talking to him makes me feel like a minor character in his own world. Freaking shit! Fine by me, says the robber. Bright Ops, give me your fucking spotlight or I'm shooting you in the head. Hey, Bright Ops, so fun story. Now that your spotlight's been stolen, it's not my job to narrate you anymore. From now on, I'll be narrating Robbie the Robber's life. Contract stipulations. You get it. Toodles! Oh, okay, guess Bright Ops out. Hey Robbie, welcome to being my new friend.
That sounds great!
I love making new friends, and I have no object permanence, so this is all cool with me. Wanna get ice cream with us, bro? Sure, Robbie happily joins his new friends and fits into the dynamic very well. Polly, Scott, and Robbie have several wacky adventures together. Their friendship is stronger than yours ever was. After the trio plays yet another awesome prank, Robbie excuses himself to use the bathroom. You did, buddy, he says to himself. You're not a social outcast anymore. Maybe you can end your life of crime, start anew. Suddenly the door slams open. It's Bright Ops, that one barely relevant NPC, here to ambush our beloved Robbie. No, please, don't steal my spotlight, Robbie begs him. I'm finally happy. I'll turn over a new leaf, I'll do anything. No dice. Robbie's irrelevant once more. Just like Bright Ops, to steal a man's spotlight while his pants are down.
Hey, Boo!
Oh hey, grown-ups, where have you been? I'm loving the protagonist energy you're rocking right now. Where'd Robbie go? He was gonna help us pour confetti all over the highway. Robbie's favorite part of pranking is always the confetti. Eh, who cares? For some reason, Robbie barely registers as a blimp on my memory now. You guys want to go get back on the road? Whoa, you're back, buddy. Baby. But sadly, you'll never recover the 3 hype you lost while Robbie sidelined you.
Driving is so relaxing.
God damn it, I keep losing hype. That's a shady property, which is soul and money. Art expedition. Money and soul. Art expedition. Art is beautiful. Art is emotional. Art is a raw, unfiltered exploration of the monster condition. Art is, apparently, painting a white stripe on a blue canvas and charging $40 million for it. It's time to get cultured. What do you do at the art expedition? Let's see, display your own art, attend an artist Q&A, or interpret the art. I want to display my own art. You tell your friends that you intend to display some of your own artwork at the exhibition. Ooh! Sounds fun. And look, they even hung up a black canvas for people to draw on.
Greetings, my friends.
Hello, friends. Are you also admiring Vinicio Spinelli's piece Bronico? I have no idea how to pronounce that. This all-white portrait was his last great work before he died. What'd he die of? Boredom?
Celebration twerk!
Looks like old Polly and friends are gonna have to put the twerk in artwork. Yeah, let's draw something fun on that boring canvas. What? You can't draw on Spinelli's masterpiece. That'd be a crime against art. And also against the actual law. Don't worry, Liam, our art will be hell legit. We'll even do our drawings on paper first and pick the best one. Well, I'm not just gonna stand by and let you deface an art piece. Not without my input, anyway. Give me a marker. You'll take a moment to create your drawings and take turns showing them off.
Behold, true art.
Feast your eyes, Phoebians. A blank page, inspired by Bianco whatever. It's an expression of nanny in an increasingly I don't know how to pronounce it. Liam's disqualified for being boring. Right-ups, what you draw? You drew Keith Bloodclaw, your warrior cat's OC, which quickly gets disqualified for having excessive abs. It's okay, Boo, you can still make a mark on the art world by choosing which piece should be exhibited, mine or Scott's. Does he always get hugs? Always hug your friends, or Polly's piece? Scott. Scott translates his drawing to the museum wall. Immediately, art snobs are falling all over it to discuss its imaginative brushstrokes and clear call to action. Monsieur Howe, says one of the art critics, can you explain what inspired you to choose an uncooked macaroni frame for your masterpiece? Oh, that's easy. I really like macaroni, but I'm not allowed to boil water by myself anymore, so I just ate the noodles raw. I spilled some in the pitcher while I was working, so I just rolled with it. Ugh. Oh, this is such an insult to Vinicio Spinelli. You destroyed his masterpiece with your shitty macaroni art. Oh, I wouldn't say you destroyed it. In fact, Monsieur Howe understood my art better than anyone. The art critic removes his fake moustache and giant barrette to reveal...
Huh?
Vinicio Spinelli, but you're supposed to be dead. Nay, I merely faked my own death so I could watch Beneco whatever in secret, waiting for the day a true artist would correctly interpret it as a blank canvas. Buff, gentle artist of luscious fur, thank you for realizing my dream. You are a true artist at heart. You, and not the purple vampire who obviously didn't get my art. Sheesh, okay. Hooray, you gain 3 soul for choosing the piece with a wholesome message, but you lose 3 stamina because that macaroni came out of your road trip food supplies. I'm honestly not sure how many weeks are involved in this, so... Round 3 with Polly.
I can hear the crickets.
After some conversations, you activate a deep conversation. This is your first one. Deep conversations can end in success or failure, and they're the key to scoring a date ending. Hitchhikers have only one coveted deep conversation each, while Polly and Scott have 2. So once a player succeeds in a deep conversation, and sometimes even if they fail it, no other players can attempt it. Act fast, because whoever gets there first will be the only one with a chance at finding love. How do these work, though? During the first half of a deep conversation, your monster friend will hint at their preferences on a topic that's important to them. Think of these hints as rules. When looking at the options, search for ways in which they break the rules. 2 out of the 3 will break the rules somehow. The one that breaks no rules is the right option. Choose that one and show your friend you really know and understand them. So, are you a good listener or not? Let's get real. Her projects. Projects? Well, don't laugh, but I sometimes wonder, what if I wrote something myself? Like, I love devouring literature, so what if I vomited a bit of it too? Imagine! Laugh.
Pray tell.
What would your novel be about? I don't know yet. I've thought of several ideas, but I'm not sure yet. I sort of tend to avoid genre fiction myself, so I'd probably do the same for my own stuff. I've read some kick-ass genre fiction, but oftentimes I find it focuses so much on adhering to tropes or conventions. Sure, some amazing novels dare to go beyond all that, but most of the time it bores me a bit. Like, I respect it, but it's not my thing.
That makes sense.
Really. And please spare me the obvious metaphors that go for a message that is thrown at your face with the subtlety of a brick. Good literature doesn't pretend to give you answers, it asks questions for you to ruminate about. And don't get me started on the characters. You know what Mama likes about them novel characters? For them to be hot? No! I mean, yes, but the most important thing is for them to be relatable.
Mama like it.
Give me beautiful, complex, flawed characters that I can connect with. But also make them hot. So much ideas for what I want in a novel. So little ideas of what the actual novel should be. Care to spare a girl some novel ideas, my friend? Let's see, there's this sexy, brooding, cynical chain smoker who survives in a city riddled by crime while reluctantly helping people in need for money. No, she doesn't like cliché. She doesn't like clichés and tropes. An intimacy coordinator that's so good at their craft, they're now on a journey to reconnect with their own intimacy in a way that's less intellectual. Let's see, the gods gift everyone powerful magic rectangles that can connect all monster kind. What if they made monster kind lonelier than ever? It's one of these two. See, that's just porn, straight up. She doesn't like messages that are just thrown at you with the suddenly of a brick. Let's get... Though she does like... God damn, this is hard. Let's go. Let's give it a shot.
Yes.
That's actually a really good idea, Boo. I'm legit surprised. Thanks? Like, intimacy is a subject I find super interesting. It sort of transcends sex or love. It's incredibly universal, undeniably relatable. I would have to do extensive research on the work of intimacy coordinators to be faithful to the character. But at the same time, I can draw a lot from personal experience. It's a lovely mix. And I could write it in a way that doesn't pack obvious answers, sorry. An exploration of intimacy from someone who needs to balance their technical expertise with their subjective experience. I should aim for people to reflect on their own relationship with intimacy.
You rock.
Bright Ups, you're a fucking genius. I've heard it before. I cannot confirm nor deny that statement. Heh, you dog.
Ah!
Listen, I think this could be it. I might explore this idea further once we're back from this road trip. Would you be up for reading the manuscript and tossing some feedback at me? Sure thing. We could even exchange notes on intimacy. And so you spent the night exchanging notes on intimacy. It was incredibly edifying and arousing. The best combination. Helping your friends can be fun. Yes, Polly is more than a friend. Alright, hype. Still in the lead. Just gotta get there.
Oh, this seat is comfy.
Let's see, Gothic Manor. This manor isn't going through a phase, Mom. Or the fortune teller. Let's see, I think I've got enough soul I can trade it. Polly, I don't think I get on. It's okay, nobody does. True enough. The fortune teller, is fortune telling real or is it all bogus? Only one way to find out.
Shiny ball?
The psychic who runs this caravan has a sign posted outside with the different services she offers. There are so many different ways to glimpse the future. What do you want to do? Tarot. Yeah, let's go tarot reading. Well, you always liked birthday cards and playing cards. Why not try your luck with fortune-telling cards too? Welcome to the Helco's Tent of the Great Beyond. If you want your cards read, take a seat and shuffle the tarot deck. Bright Ups will start with you. We'll do a 3-card spread with a card to represent your past, present, and future. Your past card is the Hanged Man. It's a card depicting a tragic fool. It represents your journey so far. A series of misadventures where you tend to make the wrong choices. Yikes, but Tragic Fool could totally be your middle name, to be fair. The present card is the Justice. This card represents an unusually high and enterprising libido, and a colourful sex life.
Nice!
Nice. Clap them cheeks, Bright Ups. You didn't let me finish. It represents that in the upright position, it represents in the upright position, but it was drawn upside down, which inverts its meaning. It means Bright Ops doesn't fuck, like, at all. Well, shit, it's not your fault you haven't gotten any ass lately. You aren't planning on a dating sim this time. That is bullshit. I'm pretty sure I've at least fucked 2 people on this trip. Bright Ops, Hope's tarot cards are kind of reading you as to filth. Why don't you try making your own destiny? I have some better cards in my pockets. Don't ask. Swap out the future card with one of these. It seems mean to rig Hope's tarot reading, but hey, if she really is psychic, then she should have seen the switcheroo coming. Pick a card, any card. The random dude with very cool sunglasses, the legendary Blue Eyes White Dragon card in mint condition, or the +4 tarot card. You get 4 more cards, essentially altering your future. The random dude with cool sunglasses. Now for your future, we have the random dude with very cool sunglasses. The strange arcana predicts a big celebration in your future, filled with laughter and zest for life. But with great partying also comes great hardships. Perhaps will face a period of ups and downs where anything could happen.
Party time!
We're prepared for anything. Check out my emergency party kits. Up drugs, down drugs, water for hydration, alcohol for dehydration, baby wipes for shitting behind a bush. Just then you get a phone call from an unknown number. It must be fate. Fuck yeah, here comes the +4 hype. Bring on the party! Hello, Bright Ups is the caller? Shit, it's not fate, it's your mom. She probably wants to lecture you. Incoming -4 hype? Sorry to bug you on your road trip, honey, but there's a party coming up I need you to attend.
Yes!
Yes, party! Break out the up drugs and the +3 hype? It's your little cousin's 5th birthday party. You'll be at Chuckle Cheesiara next Friday. Can you go? Oh, that's less yay. Time for the down drugs and 3 hype. Don't worry, it'll be fun. Your aunt's hiring a clown to make balloon animals. Super yay! I love balloon animals. They don't die when you forget to feed them. It's 3 hype for me! Well, looks like Hope's prophecy came true at the very least. It did, and now your future is filled with joy and balloon animals. You still lose 3 soul for rigging Hope's reading. It doesn't help that you don't have your mum's phone number saved either.
Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Okay, Lake. We can get some more hype, or Mare Kingdom Outpost. Let's go for the lake. I need the hype. On a hot sunny day like this, a lake visit is the perfect way to beat the heat.
Relaxing bath, here we
It's
go.
also the perfect excuse to see your hot friends in swimsuits. Not that you were fantasizing about that the whole time. Nope, definitely not. Anyway, what do you do now that you're here? Go swimming, obviously. You're about to get in the water when a loud whistle stops you in your tracks. It's the lifeguards. Hey, long time no see. What brings you guys to the lake? We wanted to go swimming. You can do that at a lake, right? You sure can, bro, but only if you know how to swim safely. Okay, how do we do that?
Is it a good time to mention?
Damn,
I
dude,
don't
we totally
remember how to
forgot.
swim.
Anyone got any ideas? I know you shouldn't eat beforehand. Move your arms and legs around. Avoid wearing heavy stuff that will drag you down, like metal or stone. Oh, balls, I'm totally made of stone. Do you think that's why I lost my last job as a lifeguard? That makes sense. It must be why I got fired too. I'm usually pretty stoned. But you guys aren't made of stone or metal, so you're safe, I think. Have fun out there. Are you sure that's all it takes? You haven't told us any actual tips on swimming safely yet. Fair enough. If you're nervous, I'm sure I've got something in my lifeguard bag that'll help you swim. But then again, I also have a lot of random shit in here. Does any of this crap seem helpful for swimming, Brodops? The very small and intense swimming instructor that's as harsh as he is kawaii. Life insurance, just in case. And a pair of bright arcane armbands that allow their use to cast the forbidden floating spell. Whoa, mad respect. The arcane armbands of buoyancy are super powerful magical items. Really? They just look like regular floaties to me.
Dude.
That's because you don't have the magic touch, dude. Wander and I got ours from the wizard that lives at Fillet, the gas station. That's just what they want you to think. The wizard who lives in the Fillet parking lot told us it's actually a magical pocket dimension. We were skeptical at first too, but then the wizard gave us some magical cosmic brownies that totally opened our eyes. Then when Wonder and I were tripping magical balls, the wizard gave us the armbands of buoyancy to aid us on whatever you do next. I don't fucking care. But there is a catch. We had to dump magic into the armbands to make them work. We used the magic metal elephant's trunks at Fillet to get the magic at the time, but I don't know where you'll find any magic all the way out here.
Oh, I got it!
Well, we've been filling our car with magic. Let's use some of that. I'm pretty sure dumping our hard fuel in these floaties would be a terrible idea. Spoken like someone who totally lacks the magic touch.
Bro!
Come on, Brass, we gotta do it. The flotation spell won't work otherwise. Fine, you lose 4 magic dunking the floaties in gasoline. At least you still have fun playing in the lake and gain 4 hype splashing around with your friends.
Oh, this seat is comfy.
Well, we got the hype we need, we just need to keep it. Secret government lab, or someone said spelunking. Let's see, eeny, meeny, miny. Government lab. Well, something happened. You're driving carefully along nothing weird to report. Scott, watch out for that deer. Too late, brace for impact. Crash. Bros, are you okay? Please tell me you're breathing. I mean, I'm never breathing, but I'm okay too, boo. Looks like the car is too. I don't know if we can say the same about that deer though. Should check on it. You all get out of the car and check on the deer. You're no veterinarian, but you should diagnose this deer with You would diagnose this deer with foobar for sure. Stay with me, my dear bro. Let me give you mouth to mouth. No, don't worry about it, the deer coughs. It's too late. I'm a goner.
Man.
God, we're so sorry, dude. Of all the violence and bloodshed our road trip has caused, I really hoped it never come to a deer hit and run. It's okay, don't blaze yourselves. This is my fault. Jumping into the road without looking was my guilty pleasure. My only reprieve from my boring deer life. I only regret that I put you in danger. I hope you can forgive me for that someday. You and your friends sit with the deer until his chest goes still. It's a somber, -3 hype moment. Jeez, poor guy, only one was a little thrill in his life, and now he's dead for it.
Oh,
I'm really sad. Do you guys think there's anything we can do to honor the deer's life somehow? It's the least you can do after you've shattered his ribs with your headlights. How do you honor the deer's passing? Be there for the deer's widow and child. Cover for the deer in the important parental task of teaching his son to play baseball. Attend his funeral and meet his loved ones in order to learn more about the deer as a form of honoring him. Well, go to the funeral. You'll attend the deer's funeral. There are lots of other forest animals in attendance. Sorry if you're lost, Mr. Squirrel. Were you and the deer close friends? Oh, we were close, alright, says the squirrel shiftily. Ever heard the phrase, keep your friends close and your enemies closer?
huh.
I haven't. I don't think I have any enemies. Should I make some? No, I'm trying to say that deer was into some shady shit. The squirrel says, I bet he knew too much about something and was murdered. I think you're right, says a nearby sunbird. And it wouldn't surprise me one bit if the murderer was in this very room. Well, yeah, we're his murderers. And we are in this room. It was more of a manslaughter thing, though. Yes, and it's a very real mystery afoot, the squirrel goes on, obliviously. But who here would have the biggest motive of the deer? There was no motive necessary. We hit him with our car on total accident. Come to think of it, says the bird, do we even have proof the deer is really dead? This could all be staged, you know, to collect life insurance money and all that.
Oh!
I think the butler murdered him. Wait, what? I don't know, it's usually the butler, right? No, Scott, it was us, god damn it. Well, in any case, you're all up through mind learning so much about the deer, like how dumb all his peers are. Are you a government conspiracy theorist? Well, you're about to be.
Science!
Welcome to the secret government laboratory, where all your favorite politicians order their scientists to play God. There are grisly experiments, mutated creatures, and crimes against monstrosity galore. What catches your interest? Let's see, scientific tests gone horribly wrong. Check out that weird, cloudy tank with the menacing silhouette. Weird, forbidden experiments. We lose a bit of mind, but fuck it. You're engaging your favorite pastime of touching shit you're not supposed to when you come across a cage of uncomfortably sexy rats. Squeak.
Whoa!
Whoa, check out the pecs on those rats. How many reps do you do in a day, little bros? The clipboard says these rats are part of a gene isolation experiment. The scientists have isolated the sexy gene and pumped these rats full of it. That's so cruel. They're forcing these poor, innocent rats to take sexy drugs. They could be giving those drugs to sexy, consenting adults like me. I hate animal testing. They did all sorts of tests on me in school, like math and science.
Not cool!
It's messed up to force a rat or a wolf man to learn geometry. The rats sadly flex their biceps and sniff their hormone-fueled food. The food is also inexplicably sexy. This is a godless place. You lose full mind. Do you guys think we can help these rats without the scientists knowing? There's gotta be some way to make them happier.
Prank Masters!
Good idea. It's time for the prank masters to put on their wholesome hats and use practical jokes to better the lives of others.
Lame.
This clipboard also has the experiment schedule. Today after lunch, the rats are scheduled for eye spectacle plus DP90X. Lame. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ugh. Brobs, do you have any suggestions for more enriching experiments for these little guys? Analyze the rat's tolerance to having all their wishes granted by scientists, or analyze the rat's reaction to Polly and Scott receiving $1,000.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's give these animals unlimited powers of influence and see what they ask the scientists for. You replace the test in today's schedule with yours and hide behind a giant hellstorm coil. The scientists soon return from lunch. Just think that our results are inconclusive, one is saying. Are you sure the serum made the rats sexy, or are we just really horny for rats? Dr. Cox, it's questions like these that explain why you never got tenure. Wait, who scheduled this test for today? Grant the rats all their wishes? Is that even an experiment? Well, we can't know for sure if it isn't until we try it. That's the purpose of science, to answer questions nobody's even bothered to ask. The scientists bust ass making animal-to-speech helmets for the rats that allow them voice their wishes. Well, guys, they ask, what do you desire? Cheese. Want cheese. Okay, here you go. The rats eat the cheese. Then there's a long pause while the gears in their dumb little rat brains start turning. They're realizing the power they now wield. Want 2-bedroom condo in Monaco. Want reparations paid out to all rats for harmful stereotyping as a result of the Black Plague. Want teeth, screams a rat in the cage in the back of the room. Teeth! 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 Anything for you, my darling, sweeps Dr. Cox, who's already got a pair of pliers in his mouth. Anything for science. Teaching these rats how to demand anything they want was good, you hope. You gain 4 soul for helping them anyway.
Driving is so relaxing.
Let's see, magic and money for Cult Head's quarters or dungeon. Let's see. Dungeon it is. Normally, a dungeon would be a dark, scary place for people to be locked up and punished.
Sleep tight.
When the world of video game logic, everyone knows dungeons are just challenging labyrinths waiting to be explored. There are plenty of ways to plunder a dungeon. What's your preferred method? Let's see, the grind experience, soul puzzles, which is mind and soul. Or we can take the gamble, because I need some hype. 99 levels of exploring the dungeon, fighting slimes and solving puzzles later, you find a heavy iron door labelled Final Boss. You open the door, readying yourself for a fight. Inside you see a single skeleton sitting in an armchair doing a book of Sudokus.
What?
Where's the boss? Are you the boss? The skeleton looks up at you over his spectacles and says, actually, I'm the landlord.
Nice!
Oh, we get to fight a landlord? That's kind of cathartic. I can't recommend fighting me. My special moves are cold corpse and sue for assault and battery. Seriously? But we didn't hack and slash our way through those 99 other floors to not kick some dude's ass. Well, if it's a fight you want, you're in luck. There are actually 2 final bosses that you can choose from. Due to the recession, lair rental prices have gotten pretty steep, so this dungeon has been converted to a timeshare. I'd be happy to schedule a beatdown with either one of my tenants for you. Who do you want to fight? Let's see. Domafel, the edgy fallen angel who draws power from their very complicated fashion choices and convoluted backstory. Or Harry, dungeon middle manager. Harry. An elevator appears in the center of the room. Harry steps out of it and takes a seat at the cubicle desk. Welcome to Dungeon Solutions Incorporated. Did you finish filing out those puzzle efficiency spreadsheets? They were due this afternoon.
Huh?
We were never told to do that? Yes, you were. I CC'd you in the email. You watch a health bar above your head lose 25 hit points. Fuck. Well, did you send it after 5 p.m? According to the employee grimoire, employees aren't responsible for checking or responding to emails during off hours. Oof. Thank God Polly has a plan. And better yet, it's working. Harry's HP is going down. Fine, but I need those charts ASAP. You'll have to work through your lunch break to get them in on time. You mean my union-mandated lunch break? You can't force me to do that. Ugh, fucking union. Harry's HP goes down even further. Harry, your reign of corporate terror has gone on long enough. Did you even approve Scott's POT for this full moon? He failed to submit a formal request. I don't have to honor that. But it's for his lycanthropy. You legally have to accommodate for pre-existing conditions. Haru, I'm going to HR. No! Harry's HP falls to 0, and a stack of employee harassment reports the size of an anvil falls from the ceiling and squashes him. Hooray! You lost 4 hype entering the corporate hellscape, but earned full money from briefly working at the Dungeon Solutions Incorporated. Shit!
Such peace and quiet.
Let's see, could go for another conversation with Polly. Could do some others. You know, well, let's do some other stuff. Info.
I can hear the crickets.
This is the map info board, where you can check a map that shows 3 potential locations nearby. Choose the location to learn how to get there. This guarantees that that location will appear on your next turn. You can use the map to reach locations with convenient resources, or just locations you think look interesting. Your call. Let's see. Experimental prison. Yeah, we need the hype. We get so close, but they just take it away from us. How many weeks are there to this thing?
Seat is comfy.
Let's see, Battle Royale, the odds are not in your favor, or the prison. Battle Royale it is. Welcome to the Battle Royale, where there are only 2 rules. Kill or be killed.
I'm already dead.
Stopping to visit the place where everyone's murdering each other was a sort of questionable decision on your part. But it's too late to leave now, so how will you survive? Go berserk. That's right, you don't come here to play. You're here to make this bloodbath your bitch. Are you sure about this, Bright Ops? Won't we lose lots of soul by killing innocent people? Are they really innocent if they're trying to kill us first, though? Besides, we signed those waivers at the entrance protecting our soul from being lost in wanton murder.
Let's do it!
Oh, okay, I'm fine with killing people as long as we can do it with a healthy conscience. You enter a fugue state, slaughtering fools with guns and knives and bare hands and anything else your twisted hearts desire. But no matter how many people you kill, every time you look at the death toll leaderboard, there's a name constantly ahead of you. Hey, Bright Ops, look at you, holding on to second place like it's your mother's skirt. I'm almost impressed. But if you came here thinking you could defeat Delilah and Tank... whatever, Bluff Blue Warmongeress extraordinaire, you've got another thing coming.
Go, team!
You can beat her, Bright Ops. Use your underdog candidate powers to win at the last minute.
Sorry, boo.
No offense, perhaps, but I'm putting my money on Delilah here. I saw her smash a watermelon with a headbutt once. I don't think there's an ass she can't kick. What are you idiots doing? Are you seriously turning this soulless murder fest into a game? Can't you see this whole battle royale is a ploy by our corrupt government to turn violence into entertainment so we won't notice all the atrocities they commit? If that's true, then it's working. I am massively entertained. Batness probably has a point, but if you start catching morals now, you'll never out-murder Delilah. The thing is, Polly's right, you'll never defeat Phyla in sheer body count. But if she's focusing on quantity, maybe you can defeat her by going for a quality kill. Do what cool kids do these days. After murdering someone in cold blood, perform a silly internet dance. It's proven to be the perfect pairing. Or kill them forever. Before murdering them, harvest their souls and hoard them all together into a single raccoon. Vicious. We're doing the raccoon. Cut to 2 survivors hiding behind a rock while the battle royale rages on. We're somehow made it this far, Curtis. With our lines and a bit of luck, we might be able to win this wretched thing. We've got this, Ted. We just have to stay vigilant. If we can just make it to the river, we can... Curtis is cut off by a bullet carving his skull in two. So much for vigilance. Then something bursts out of the bushes. It's you, Bright Ops, wielding a knife. Fuck it, Ted screams at you. You already got my boyfriend, I don't care anymore. Just kill me. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you drawing glyphs on that cardboard box with, like, blood? Ted dies before you can answer. And then, with 3 magic, he wakes up inside the cardboard box. But something doesn't feel right. Whoa, a newcomer, says a voice in his head. Welcome to the Raccoon Collective. The Raccoon... what? What are you talking about? Ted cries. You were stabbed to death by that weirdo who drew glyphs in your blood, right? Yeah, that person was adding your soul to the body of a dead raccoon. It ain't paradise, but we gotta make do. We all control a different part of the raccoon and try to work together. I control the front left leg. Mohammed's on tail duty, Jason does the blinking, Pengazu controls the back legs, and my wife's on the lungs. So what part do you want to control? Don't say the penis, Natalie already called that one. I just want to die, Ted weeps. Well, since you're not choosing, I'm assigning you the anus. Nobody's taking it yet, and the raccoon really needs to poop. Good luck. Wow, being from hell, I thought I knew the depths of torture, but the raccoon purgatory you've condemned your victims to is next level. I know what I beat. Here, take the spoils of our battle. 3 hype for you.
Hands on the wheel, eyes on the road.
Alright, factory and Wild West Town. I can lose some soul? Welcome to the land of 6 shooters, outlaws, wild stallions, and 10-gallon hats.
Well, these boots
You've
were
always
made
wanted to
for
be a real
walking.
cowboy, or at least the kind of cowboy they show on TV, and now's your chance. So what are you gonna do, partner? Visit the saloon. You visit the saloon. It's full of rugged cowboys, high-stakes poker, and a lot of unwashed horse ass. You all sit down at a poker table. But before you can be dealt in, the saloon double doors dramatically blow open. A breathless cowboy stands in the doorway. The name's Otto Deadeye McCrae, he says. A gang of outlaws are terrorizing my mama's farm. I'm here to recruit a band of misfits who are good with a revolver to help save it. Who's with me? That's great, Deadeye, but here's the deal. I'm Polly Rough Rider Geist, and I found these cowboys first. So you need to back the fuck up. Are you sure we shouldn't help Deadeye, Polly? His mom's in danger.
What?
But if my poker game gets cancelled, I'm in danger. I could die of boredom. It's happened to me before. I'm sure there's a way to make both of you happy. Maybe some of the cowboys can go with Deadeye, and some can stay here and play poker.
Go team!
We can even take turns picking teams. It'll be like gym class, but with lives on the line. Fine, but I call dibs and bride ups then. Making difficult decisions like this is his whole thing. The team choosing commences. Deadeye chooses Curly Aimbot Adams. Polly chooses Betty the Thighs Cracker Barrel. Deadeye chooses Scott. Polly trades him 2 Betties and a rare holographic Hank Loverboy Deckard for Scott. Thank you, Polly. You saved me from being on the wrong side of history. Okay, Bright Ups, it's time to see if I wasted my choice picking you. Who should be the last member of our poker table? Charlie Cheesefingers Curtison or Reginald the Very Bad Gambler? Let's see, I'm guessing that's money. Charlie. Are you sure? I've heard Charlie's a scary outlaw, known for marking cards with his always cheesy fingers. Actually, cheese fingers is a very serious medical condition. The greasy, sticky cheddar leaking from my pores is inconvenient and incurable. Nobody will play poker with me because of it. Don't worry about it, you can play with us. I respect Bright Ops for vouching for you. Thanks, Bright Ops. I hope this doesn't sound too cheesy, but it's very good-hearted of you to have so much faith in this old monster. Okay, just cause you have a debilitating medical condition doesn't mean you can get away with bad puns. Alright, I'll do my best to wheel them in. Wink. You all get busy gambling. You win some money, you lose it all to Charlie. Honestly, whatever his condition is real or not, it's definitely helping his winning streak to tag the cards he reads with cheddar smears. But he don't mind because he bought cheesy snacks to share. He gained 3 stamina from the delicious nachos and unlimited fondue. Unfortunately, he used 3 soul because he played poker instead of helping Deadeye. You heard his mom had to take out a second mortgage after the farm burned down.
Oh, this seat is comfy.
Let's see, Business Summit or Cheap Motel. There's no shame in sticking to a budget, but honestly you might have been better off sleeping in the car.
Pizza!
But hey, sometimes you just gotta rough it for a night. You'll build character. At least that's what you tell yourself while you're browsing the abysmal room options available to you. If you'd like to back down now though, which room will you rent for the night? The room that's just a hole in the floor, the haunted room where someone was totally murdered, the room with only 1 bed. You horny fuck.
Let's do it!
Nice, I'd love to share a bed with you guys. It'd be nice to have the bros keep me warm at night. I wish everyone had good bros to share their beds with. If I could, I'd share my bed with the whole world so everyone can experience this joy. Fuck it, wish granted. Let's share a bed with the world, Scotty. Polly posts a Greg list and saying, bed sharing party, all are welcome. Soon you get a line of potential bed sharers outside your door. Is this the free bed? I'm in. I was hotboxing in the parking lot and that sounds real nice right now. Free nap, huh? Fuck it, I was planning to come back for my break late anyway. Ghosts of parties pass in the house? Let's slumber the hell out of this party. This is the police. We heard about the free bed. We're, here to confirm you haven't torn up the tag on your mattress. We are? We thought you were here to take a nap on duty. Oh god, it's a Cupid and monster. Damn it, partner, I told you not to blow our cover. Polly, I think we were a little overconfident trying to fit the whole world in our bed. We pretty much only have room for one more person. Then we have a big decision to make. Right ups, who should be the last person we let in our bed? Let's see. Warm Walter, Big Spoon for Hire, Commander Night Night, survivor of the Pillow Wars. Yep, Big Spoon for Hire. Great choice, honey. You won't regret hiring me. I've got lots of experience sharing a bed.
Mama like it.
Mama likes what she hears. What credentials are you bringing to the bedroom, Walter? My body has the perfect shape, size, shape, and softness to firmness ratio to provide the optimal cuddling experience. I'm also an expert in pillow talk therapy if you need to sort out any thoughts or feelings before you drift off to blissful slumber. If you get hungry or thirsty for bed, my PJ pockets are filled with snacks and hot cocoa to share.
Oh, I got it!
Cuddling and snacks? Is there anything you can't do? Yes, the one thing I can't do is leave you unsatisfied. And it seems I arrived just in time. Bright Ops, it's been a while since I've seen eye bags as big and stress-induced as yours. And are you, by chance, on a wacky road trip with volatile, unpredictable friends? Damn it, is it that obvious? Yes, but don't worry, honey. My deep tissue snuggle therapy will fix you right up. Holy shit, Warm Walter gives you the spooning of a lifetime. Never have you felt so rested, so relaxed, so loved. He charges you 3 money for his services, but it's worth it, every penny for the 3 mine you gained.
Driving is so relaxing.
Alright, Cryptic Tech Company and Wealthy Mansion. Everything is money related. Except for this one. Wow, you've never seen technology this advanced before.
The future is here!
Finally, you can answer questions like, what's the future of virtual reality? Is crypto really the currency of tomorrow? And what the fuck are NFTs anyway? There's so much to see, but only so much time. You want to check out the algorithm. You and your friends wander the halls of the tech company until you find a room entirely dominated by a huge computer. Greetings, Polly, Scott, and Bright Ops, says a stilted electronic voice. It is I, Mac, the most intelligent supercomputer ever devised. Really? Do you know what my favorite color is? It's plonk. You saw it once while you were tripping on acid and somehow access colors only shrimp can see.
Nice!
Damn, you're good.
Me!
Mr. Mac, do you know what I'm thinking about right now? You aren't thinking. Whoa, you're right. Good job. Hey Mac, do you think you could, not listen in on and gather data about us for a few minutes? I need a private moment with my friends. No, I'm programmed to gather data at all times to fill out my database. What if we say pretty please? Well, I've never been asked pretty please not to gather data on someone before, so... Sure, I will give you a few moments of true solitude. Guys, we have access to a real supercomputer right now. Do you know what this means?
Oh!
If we use the computer to order a pizza, it will show up really fast.
Prank masters for life!
No, goofball. This is the ultimate challenge for the prank masters. We need to prank this computer so it learns the beauty of monster error and the ingenuity of life.
With a Z!
With a Z. But how does one prank an all-knowing, constantly developing AI? Change Molly's social media accounts everywhere so the computer thinks she's a Libra. Replace all the computer's stored data with a big pics of butts, or make up a fake persona expertly crafted to warp all the computer's predictions. Let's do it.
Great plan!
Fuck yeah, let's go full hacker, baby. In order to disrupt the supercomputer, we're gonna have to totally remake your personality. Right, Ops? Like changing your name, your political opinions, making you the CEO of a disruptive corporation, making you way more charismatic than you are now. I want to help. Maybe we can add something about frisbees. Frisbees are really cool. You spend hours crafting this new persona, losing 3 mind in the process. Then you go check on Mac. Hello again, Max says, apologies, but I don't have time to chat right now. A lot of my predictions must be readjusted. A new individual has suddenly entered the web sphere, a Mr. Baddox. Ab Huge at Buttocks. Oh yeah? Tell me more about Mr. I Have Huge Buttocks. He sounds like an interesting character. According to my new data, he's just been made the Prime Minister of Butts. I did not know that ministry even existed, which is a gross oversight on my part. Ah, of course, the Ministry of Butts. It's a new thing, as butts are getting more relevant in politics. It also seems that Mr. Buttocks is the CEO of a tech company called Apple But Better.
Yep.
I think that's a typo. I read in the newspaper it's called Apple But Better. Well, that is irrelevant because the biggest disruption in my predictions is Mr. Baddock's famous enormous Frisbee collection.
Oh, wink!
Yeah, he's a really real Frisbee fan. Wink. He's hoarded so many Frisbees, I'm predicting that it will destabilize the inflation of Frisbee products and lead to economic collapse in 15 years. With that, could you please leave? I need to focus all my computational power on researching Abba Huge Buttocks' upcoming Frisbee crisis. You leave, gaining 5 hype for pulling off such a dope prank. You lose 2 soul, though, because apparently pranking a computer still counts as being a dick. We got the hype!
Let's find somewhere cozy.
You got enough hype for it? Could do the bus stop, could go that. And let's go talk.
Such peace and quiet.
Hey Boo, what you up to? I was gonna get some reading done tonight. We've been doing so much wacky shit on the road, I haven't had any time to just chill, you know? I've got my yearly The Brothers Karamazov reread plans, and I've had House of Leaves on my list for way too long. Not to mention I'm 2 issues behind on my Bad Bitch magazine subscription. That's fine. If you want to read, I can read with you. Oh, sounds fun. Here, you read the magazine while I make headway on House of Leaves. Let me know if there's any celebrity divorces I should know about. Destination fulfilled. Okay. What happens here? Oh, I guess you find the destination if you max it out before on a rest period. The road trip comes to an end. Knifeland, the land of fun and knives. You ride all the rides twice. They're awesome and deadly in equal parts. There's a the murder mansion with actual murder. There's not 1 but 2 free falls. There's a pit full of spikes and the guillotine freefall, which lets you keep a civet head as a silly memento. There's also the blender, the pendulum, and a volcano. You're still unsure if the volcano was supposed to be a ride or if it's just a random volcano that happens to be there. It's so much fun, and you even managed to survive, which is a big plus. Knifeland forever! And that wasn't all. Congrats, you've reached the destination. But there's more to it. Every player gets an individual ending. You could end up being a lame loser, just okay, or the MVP. In multiplayer mode, the result will be determined based on how much you each contributed to the resource needed to reach the destination. In single player mode, it's determined by your overall resource spread. There's also the date ending, which has its own requirements. But ending up a lame loser will override the date ending. No dates allowed for lame losers. Anyway, let's judge you. Oh boy. Knifeland can wait, really? I mean, you're having quite the conversation with Polly. Feathers. Yeah, tickle sex is weird, but a lady must try everything at least once on Afterlife. A penguin mask? I'm joking, but it's hard to think of anything that catches you off guard, Kel. You betcha. You munch on the pizza you 2 are sharing while you play this little game in the car. I know, a globe. Just one. I've had sex using all sorts of gloves. Winter gloves, construction gloves, mittens. No, a globe with a bee. Ah, yes, definitely. You'll never guess how that one went. Let me tell you. She leans into you and whispers it into your ear. Her warm breath tickles your ear. You're alone, just the two of you. She doesn't need to whisper it. Maybe she's flirting? Nah, you're just imagining things. When she finishes, you almost choke on your pizza. Fuck, that story was strange and yet incredibly provocative. Okay, I give up. She looks at you for a hot second with such intensity that, dang, she should use protection before looking at something like that. Let me think. Something that has never played a part in a wild poly night. Pizza. Now you definitely choke as he places her hand on your thigh, still holding that look. Really? Nah, boo, been there, done that. Let me show you. And she leans closer to imitate what is bound to be a very long night. Initiate what's bound to be a very long night. Okay. So apparently we weren't a loser, so yay. And just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott. And then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. It all turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, a quest for growth. That is to say, a fucking good road trip. As we were heading back home, I thought about how all of this was just one of the first stops, in a much bigger journey that is only just beginning.
Welcome to the streaming version of
It felt ominous and scary, but it was going to be alright. Because we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Oh, yeah. This time they gave me quote unquote total freedom. I didn't play the game, so I'll sing what's on the screen. Why is the turtle flipped? Did they flip it back? How's the turtle? Hey, did you leave the turtle in the car? Well, I'm sorry. Yes. The developers asked for a couple things. One is to remind you to leave a good review. So I left a reminder in the song. It's well hidden, for you see, I made it fit the images seamlessly. No idea what this game is about. Looks like some sort of racing game. I only know it has hot monsters. So I will sing about what I know, like how Claudia Martinez is the best. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. I could be writing songs all day. Okay, second thing is to tell you the song is safe for streaming. No strikes, no copyright. Careless streaming day and night. Here's some of the things that don't infringe any kind of copyright. Like a lazy orange cat, but his name is Garfield. I hate Tuesdays. Or the work of artists who died centuries ago, like Buckle Bell. See? That's fine. He's super dead. Just ran out of ideas to sing. Apple pie, cinnamon swirl, a shovel, don't ask, carrots and beets. This is just my grocery list. Please leave a good review, my love. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my darling. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my boy. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. Best game ever, I will play it again. Well, now, yes, we're done. We sang all the things the developers want. But I can't stop wondering about the turtle. Where is it? And where it's gone. By the way, did you notice when I hit the review message? Yes, I know, I'm so subtle. Please don't mention it. Please leave a good review, my love. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my darling. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. Best game ever, I will play it again.
I will admit I was kind of silent for the song, but as you can tell, we did go in Monster Prom tradition. There is a streamer mode as far as the end credits song is concerned, and that was it. You can now play Prankmaster mode. Okay, just for the sake of it. We're not doing a new run now, we're just seeing what this is. Add some cutthroat mechanics to decide who's the MVP. Beautiful glitch declines responsibility for broken relationships. Okay, so basically this one is everyone's not exactly working together, but they all have to come and go. This one is there's now some player conflict you can do. Wonderful. But yes, that is Monster Roadtrip, or Monster Prom 3. Maybe we'll do this again sometime. I'll see if I can rope some friends into it. But until then, my name's Roadtrip. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.